Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Hades.
That's a pact of punishment on it.
Well, a little bit of a spoiler for the last episode, but we happened to clear the game. We beat the game. So we also got a ton of keys, so we can unlock some of the other weapons as they come up. I still got 2 more here to get. But for now, let's just talk to Skelly.
You're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check.
Okay, good to know. We have 88 HP, which is a really... Why does this add 38? I figured it would be like 25... Like... I guess 38 would be right in between it. The tier 3 is 50. So... I do want to, like, look. I don't want to upgrade anything in the mirror yet. I want to just go and continue on with my life. I'm going to turn the game up a little bit for me. Because it's a little quiet, and I just have it set to like which should still be fine for y'all. Hopefully, maybe I turn it down for you a little bit. Because I could barely hear the game there. I'm not gonna gift anything to Skelly here. I'm just gonna keep going.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
Congratulations, your deeds have compelled Lord Hades to serve you a pact of punishment. Here's how it works. The pacts can make escaping a little bit more difficult by varying nasty conditions. Each condition you accept adds some heat to your heat gauge. While your heat gauge is full, you can earn valuable bounties. You earn 1 bounty in the first time you vanquish the boss of each underworld region while your heat gauge is full. Once you successfully escape, you can earn more bounties if you turn up the heat. Hence, you can earn bounties for each weapon. How much heat you need per weapon as well. It is per weapon as well. If things get too hot, try switching weapons. So I don't have any of the 0 bounties for the spear since I just unlocked it, so we're just gonna run it. Hopefully this video goes just as well. Ooh.
Let's see here.
I wouldn't mind getting a high tier on this.
Hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Ooh, I'm not a special kind of person though, but I might be if I can get some high damage special going on.
Sure, I don't see why not. That is an ominous looking portal.
And we also have this going on in this run. Wow, we got a lot going on here.
Who within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
So the spear is an interesting weapon. I guess I can take this as a moment to explain it. While we're in this really cool looking room, you can charge off your attack and it'll just spin. And the longer you charge it, the bigger it is. So if I just do a little quick charge, I can do a little small spin. But if I charge it up like for 1.5 seconds, I get the big spin, and I can dash out of spin, and it'll hit where I started and where I'm going. The special is this: you throw your spear out. That's basically the entire thing.
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello. May I ask who's calling?
Beings have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Have we met?
Oh, we have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting.
So, primordial chaos, an ancient presence from which sprang forth every manner of existence. He gives us boons in which we have a negative effect that leads to a positive effect after a few rooms.
I'll have to withstand the winds of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
So I chose one that gives me a few more enemies for a few rooms, which is fine because it is the first area of the game, so I'm not concerned about a few enemies here or there. But it makes my future boons a little bit stronger.
Let's deal some death.
The spear is probably like one of the weakest weapons in my opinion, at least for now. Later it gets to be okay. I used to love the spear. I used to think it was like one of the better weapons, and I don't know if they just changed it over time or if like my opinions on it just changed because I played all the other weapons significantly more now. Like, it's not a bad weapon. I just wouldn't call it great, you know?
Come on, you.
I don't know like what I want to build on these runs. For now, I think I just want to see what the game gives me and just roll with it and see what we can do, because there will be a time that comes up that we have to eventually build in the like everything that we can get. Like there's some things that like kind of give you a guide on things to do in the game after a little while. I can see crit on my attack being good, especially while I have this 50 HP up that I'm going to be getting. There's a few things actually from here that I wouldn't mind getting, because just anything from her is pretty good. I didn't take the cast increase, so getting her cast isn't really going to be that great. And these are the glowing armory foes that that Skelly was telling us about. They don't stagger whenever you hit them. So if they have their armor up. So you have to like actually dodge their attacks. Meanwhile, I can sit there and poke him to death, and he'll just die.
Say, were you hunting vermin near the surface lately, Zacharias? That's practically just like the real thing. It must have been a thrill.
Yeah, I definitely was doing that. I'm not going to take Dash Strike. I think there's other dashes that are going to be more pertinent to us here. Or at least if it was a higher quality, maybe. But getting this our attack doing crits here is pretty nice. Because we will be attacking pretty often, just using the basic attack. I do use the Dash Strike a lot too. But if I can get crits on like this thingy here. I don't remember if we've unlocked another one of the upgrades that would make this run a lot more fun yet. Which I don't think we have. I'm going to go for money here just because I don't have enough money to make the shop really viable. I want to like explain my thought process a little bit more on some of these rooms. On these ones, it's just fight the enemies as they come up. There'll sometimes be enemies that are more dangerous, obviously, than others. But at least like choosing my rooms, I will explain like why I do things a little bit more. All right, here I am going to take this Harris Bangle. And hey, look, we finally get gemstones. We never picked these up. We haven't chosen this room yet. Oh, this is interesting.
Stop him, wretches.
So, there is sometimes going to be these rooms here where Hades tries to send some big groups of enemies to stop you. Then you just have to survive till the end of the time limit. But if you kill the enemies, they have a chance to drop you money. And so these have a pretty high chance of being a really good money run. Like here, I've gotten like 80 gold or something like that. And I haven't really killed that many enemies because I have been fighting exclusively the armored enemies. And just like that, we went in there with like 140. So this is something that we unlocked last run by reaching the surface and fighting Mr. Hades. Is the ability to see this goddess. Maybe. Have we fought? I guess we did fight these guys, huh? The spin does a big whop of damage if you hit with the max spin and it crits. Alrighty, and they're dead.
Last time I felt a this was on the surface. But who? Well, one way to find out. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I understand, young Zagreus, that you would seek to leave that bitter darkness for this bitter cold. Quite honestly, I fail to see why. But I'll aid your plight. Why not? For I can offer plenty of assistance.
Okay, so Demeter is fun, but since I don't really have attack or special open right now, I'll take her dash because her dash can be cool.
Surface now.
Her dash can be fun, especially since I am dash striking a lot. Her dash is cool. Y'all can feel free to hate me for my poor jokes that I don't even realize I make until later. I also don't believe we've had this room yet. Oh, this is an eventful run.
Your Highness.
No, we have.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside.
We did see him.
And I believed it for a while there. Yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
I made it out of here indeed, sir. I always said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that, so long as you achieved what you set out to do. But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume?
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said.
True.
Now here, I'll send you on your way.
That is very true. We're gonna take darkness from him every time right now, just because we're gonna need lots and lots of darkness to upgrade stuff. Okay, so these guys definitely, these fist things, they don't show up until after you reach the surface the first time, I'm pretty sure. Because they are probably one of my least favorite enemies. Hey, look, now we can go shopping. We have 380 versus... Hey, it is here. Yo, okay.
All in one place, mate. Good as new.
Since I'm critting, I think that this would be good. And Poseidon, huh? We don't really need money.
Great.
We don't really need, or rather, we need money. We don't need food here.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way.
Yep.
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus, but I guess it doesn't matter either way.
I probably need to pick up some health upgrades at some point.
You can't hurt me.
I think that getting this actually made my dash strike better too. But yeah, more health's gonna be important. I lost 50 there, which is, you know, 5/8 of our health bar.
Be seeing you around. Let's hold some sort of power, but for what?
I'm sure that we'll be fine, honestly, but we're definitely gonna need some more money on this run. Hey, I'll take that.
ASPHODEL.
The game is running a little framey for some reason. I need to make sure I don't have anything like running in the background trying to do things. It looks like Steam is updating, so that would probably be why my game is running a little poorly. Steam, don't update my games while I'm recording, please.
Clear. Change of scenery, at least.
And then we'll just hop down another Chaos Gate in this hope that we don't die immediately because we have no health.
All right, then.
Take more damage. Face more foes, but you still get it. I'm gonna keep doing that. I want to get a really high chance of getting boons here, like high quality boons. Yeah, the game is like, it is running a little framey for me. I don't know if it's coming across that way, but I don't know why this game of all games would run framey. Because it's not a very intensive game. Like, I think that these are some of the most intensive looking looking enemies in the game. We have 4 HP.
Where now?
Yeah, I need to take more health upgrades. We don't have the ability to just steal health from enemies now. Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Dragons.
Ooh, he pegged me with that. Yeah, I was a little worried about that exact thing happening right there. We didn't, like I said, we didn't have a lot of health, so recovering only 20 HP is kind of yikey. We're gonna go for Demeter just because she has some things that augment that exact problem. I mean, they both do, but... And this is an awful elite fight. I think I'll make it out of this fight, but I won't make it very far into this fight. Or, like, I don't think I'm gonna make it unscathed for sure. Besides for the fact of me standing in lava and losing almost all of my HP. Yep, that's a problem that can happen. Hey, restore 60 HP right now. Okay. Ooh, yes, let's do this.
Off we go.
Let's do this and try and increase, maybe...
What?
I can say, I don't think we've seen her yet.
Here? Okay.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing bone hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that?
So I could take a rarity upgrade and upgrade a random 2 moons that I have, which would be fine with basically anything I have. Or I can make my next boons, my next 3 boons better. Or I could get 4 palms of power. I think I might take Refreshing Nectar.
Good choice.
Which will make my next boons better.
Really hit the spot.
No hunger is right. No one's gonna go hungry with Eurydice around. I mean, doing more damage would have been nice. I'm trying to play. We did have. I knew we had hammers unlocked because we had the lifesteal one in the last run.
Who else? Phew.
Oh, look at my Chaos Boon evolved. We're good for more HP here. Despite the fact that we could get another boon from the shop and be even stronger, but I think HP is probably more important. Especially going into the boss right here. We can shop for a Deathify at the end or something.
Remember me?
Seeing the standard Lerny bots arena always kind of throws me off a little bit, because there's an alternate one that I see a little bit later more often. I'm trying to take my time here a little bit. We don't have survivability too much yet. Which is completely my fault. I should have been picking up more health upgrades as we went. Alrighty, I think we're on the good track now. Not a lot for learning to actually do here. Not a lot for us to do too either, because we get hit twice from him and or her, and we die. I don't know what gender the bone hydra is. I think it would be wrong for me to assume it's a he. Not bad though. We're making progress on like consistently getting this far at least, which is important to me.
Should fetch me something good back home.
We need more keys.
You are testing
Hydrolite. I'll buy this. Try to steal extra damage to foes is fine. Now restore some more health whenever I enter a chamber. Sure. 22 health a room is pretty good. So if I get another chaos gate just immediately right here, we have the just the health region to casually go into it.
ELYSIUM.
Okay, so we should be full now. My favorite enemies are these butterfly balls, you know. It's really nice that these traps do extra damage to enemies. Kind of forgot about that. I'm gonna gift Artemis a gift. We have enough.
I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
I can constantly keep like 5 or 10 on me.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return.
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
So now we can start with Artemis boons from the start. And we'll take another hammer. That's just a good upgrade path right there. That was a really good 2 rooms then. So now every time I hit an enemy and I get a crit, an enemy nearby it will get a higher chance of being crit from my attacks. So like you'll probably see like that witch over there has the green target on her. So that means that she has a higher percentage chance of being crit from me. Elysium's going very well so far. Exploding launcher. I really actually like the idea of that. But having extra range here is pretty good. We are 1 gold from that shop being actually viable to go to, so we go for darkness. Because right now resources are what matter to us. If we don't win, we don't win. So skipping rooms isn't really a priority. Our dash attack seems to be pretty strong, despite the fact that we didn't get the dash attack augment for being like a stronger dash. Exploding launcher could have been fun. And I definitely want to do an exploding launcher run. Those traps hurt. Oh.
That's something.
Maybe we can get him to drop us some food here.
Flame wheels.
Because Poseidon has a boon that gives you I'm sorry, I'm trying not to get hit by these guys because they do hit pretty hard. Poseidon has a boon that drops health and darkness and all kinds of stuff and money. And we're also gonna give him a gift. We need to start gifting everybody.
Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir. So please, this is for you.
It takes like 100 gifts to gift everybody to max. So thank you for your sea conch.
Thank you, Uncle.
And what do you have to say to me?
Little nephew, why I could have sworn you made it to the surface recently, and yet you're all the way back there again.
I mean, I'm not that far from the surface here, buddy. Oh, he gave me one of those too. Sweet.
That'll keep me alive.
And that's actually kind of what I wanted from here. Honestly, I'll buy out that jump. I wanna go for boons. I think boons are fun. This is the other elite in ELYSIUM. That's kind of annoying. But as long as you don't let it summon too many enemies here, you're good. So like right here, it didn't summon. It didn't get any of the summons off. So. Ooh. So I got my special and my dash, which is whatever. The special is kind of nice. Let's take some more health. We really need it. I know it doesn't really seem like we need it, but 2 hits from any of the bosses and we're dead. Right now, we're not really getting hit a lot either. Right now, we're doing a decent chunk of damage to enemies just because of our crits. Getting hit there wasn't exactly high on my priority list either. Our rooms are going by pretty fast. Oh, we also do have this the jerky though, so. So that would be kind of why I'm doing a lot of extra damage to these enemies. So once this jerky runs out, then I'm gonna be doing a lot less. More keys means more weapons in the future, which means more victories in the future. This is gonna slowly evolve into a special build because of the cold, the rare crop doing that. For rare crop hitting our special, I was really hoping that rare crop would hit my my attack. Because right now the special is not that strong, but once I get it from a common to a heroic, it's gonna be a big difference. Because like right there, now it's at 117. It was at like 80 before. Okay, 369 gold's enough to go into a shop.
I can use this.
Your crit and steal even more damage. And we'll buy this and get like even more than that. We'll buy the food here. Just buy out the shop. So we had the nice number of money as we go into the final boss, or the next boss rather, not the final boss.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
So,
Besmirch what honor? You're just complaining that you lost, even though I was outnumbered.
Y'all can do that whole like 1 frame at a time thing and go back and or see what Theseus said there, because I don't even know what he said.
Lies, half-truths, or quarter truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Dip.
We don't do a lot of damage at all. We also don't have a lot of things really defending us either. Because like I said, we don't have a lot of health. I mean, we just kind of shredded a lot of Theseus's health because of... I don't want to die here. There we go. Okay, so he's down. So now it's the now the boss fight kind of chills off a little bit. He does get a shield when he attacks, which is kind of bogus, if you ask me. Yeah, but it's fine. He's dead. We win. We are the superior hero. We're not really... I don't know if we're necessarily a hero or not, but...
That shade there. Have I got a fan?
I got one person cheering for me. Zagreus. Zagreus.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
Zagreus. Okay, so what do you got for sale here? Yeah, I'll take some healing through my rooms so that way I'm back up to full by the end of this.
Yes.
I'm a little sad that our dash is one of the things getting upgraded, so our dash is going to be doing some decent damage by the end of this.
Just got to get through Cerberus up there.
Cerberus, you know, there's a couple things that you got to get through, buddy. We still haven't taken a Hermes. But at this point, I'm not sure how much Hermes is going to help me. I don't think I can physically get Demeter's legendary, so because I don't have enough of the of her boons in general. I got Nourished Soul, but other than that, her rare crop doesn't go towards her legendary, and you need two of her boons. Which her legendary makes enemies die at 10% HP. Which, as you can imagine, on a pretty low damage build, that's good. Just sit there, poke him from a distance. He'll be fine. Just prod him a little bit. We will be going up the heat scales, and what we'll do with the weapons in the future here is we'll just go up the heat, and then we'll do whatever's like has the darkness increase on it. So the Satyr mini boss, I'm not a big fan of. It didn't hurt too bad, but it still hurt. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Shivering.
That's pretty dang good. And then she has one for 150. So by the time I get through the Hermes room, I might have enough money for it. And maybe Hermes will give me more dashes, or a way to. I would maybe trade my my current attack for Demeter attack, but that's only if there's a pool of purging somewhere, or even there's an Afro door out there. So I'd probably do that tunnel just for that, because Aphrodite's attack is pretty good. So how much damage does our special do now? Plus 195% with no upgrades on it. That's insane.
There it is already.
Hi, Hermes.
What's going on there, Cuz? Can I call you Cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Nice. Dashes more times in a row.
A quiet taste.
That's actually exactly what I wanted from him.
One satyr sack for one good boy.
Let's take the Afro tunnel just to see if we can't get her attack somehow. Which means we do have to do one more tunnel's worth of enemies, but hey, that's not a problem to me, honestly. But I just want to pull a purging to get rid of my attack in this, because this will also give me a chance to get more money. Yeah, that doesn't do hardly any damage on its own. Oh, we just got some more HP, max HP, which is really good because we currently have like next to none. Actually, doing the HP tunnel might not be a bad idea either. Okay, so this should be the last set of enemies then. And we just hold down our attack button and wait for the room to end. Because dang, this is a slow run.
Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
Sure, I like the rose.
Aphrodite. Olympus, I accept this message.
Weak effects are more potent. Enemies are slain. They do blast damage and weak, which is whatever.
Oh, Cerberus. Thank you, mate.
Be thankful that the rivers to your realm have not yet frozen over, Zagreus.
I am thankful. Trust me. Let's just go. I think I don't think we're gonna win this one, if I'm gonna be real with you. But anything's possible, so. I was not taking Hermes kind of messed us up a little bit though, because he did get his own tunnel at the end. And we didn't get the money tunnel.
You now know that even if you are able to surpass me, you shall ultimately perish soon enough. And yet you still persist. Utterly senseless.
I like your mustache, Dad.
I found her, Father, and I'm going to find Mother again, and again and again, until I have some answers finally. She'd like some answers too, beginning with, why did you never tell her that I lived? You let her go and left her to her grief.
Silence, boy. Save all your ignorant and baseless accusations. You seem incapable of heeding my request that you not blather on about a matter you shall never understand. Then I shall save my... Do you feel your blood beginning to boil?
Yeah, I do. I'm a little scared, Dad. You hurt me a little bit.
To me, riches. Destroy my kin and an eternal torment to you if you speak of this.
I'll send your wretches back where they belong.
You know, we're not doing awful, all things considered. I didn't get hit by that, but... I mean, I did, but I shouldn't have. Nope, and we have 88 HP to beat the rest of this phase. 48 HP, and the entirety of the next phase. So I don't see this one being the victory. I will still try my best. Oh no! I thought I dashed in afterwards. Okay, we did beat phase 1 though. Beating this phase without getting hit's gonna be hard.
Had our little warm up. It is time.
Okay, so shut up, Hades.
You can't kill me.
Right there, right there. Somebody tell me how I died, because I get hit by that almost every single time. I get hit by that almost every single time.
Damn you, Father.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of STYX back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
What news this time, lad? Did you find your mother once again?
No, I failed, sir. No thanks to Father. What am I going to do?
Just take it easy now. You got there once. There isn't any question in my mind that you can do it once again. Your father's acting as though nothing's changed besides. So don't lose.
I hope you're right.
Dad's not back yet, so...
I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name.
Okay, so I want to see what's going on here. There's, ooh, I want to get this. I also want the Fated List of Minor Prophecies, but that's for later. They actually added the chamber here, too. The fountain chambers.
Hey, the lounge is open.
So the lounge allows us to trade stuff for other stuff, which, I'm going to be real with y'all, I might honestly get some darkness here. It's a good deal.
Take that deal.
And we have 8 keys. We're going to save the keys. I'm not going to worry about that dialogue there, because it's not going to unlock any pathing for us. I should spend keys here, but I'm not. I'm going to spend my keys out here to get the next weapon, because it should be 5. Oh, it actually costs 8, so I'm glad I didn't spend keys there.
This one, Malphon Twin Fists.
So these are my personal favorite weapons here. These are the ones that I have won the game with the most because I just like how fast-paced they are, and like how much you can just dodge around constantly.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
Yeah.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Speaking of the bloodstones. So now I have all these, which these are specific gods that I have gifted to. They give me their keepsakes so that way I can take them in, and you can read them. They all say the next boon you find will be from blank. It has a chance to be better, rare or better. So I'm actually going to start with the next run with this, but for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good time. I'll see you next time.